Hello, my gorgeous Virgo. Welcome back to Fifi and Gigi's tarot readings. I hope you're all feeling absolutely magnificent. And happy Friday, right? So Virgo, as you can see, I've got 3 different decks that I would love to use for this week's reading, but I'm going to start first with the Broken Mirror Oracle deck, just to get a bit of a visual on the most current energies, the here and now, and of course maybe for a little bit of the near future possible energies between you and a certain person. Now Virgo, you already saw the cover art to this video and it says after the heartbreak, right? And I put water because, you know, water represents our emotions, right? So it's after the heartbreak. Is this well and truly over? Is this the end of line for the both of you? When all is said and done, after everything that you've done and how you put your heart and soul and your vulnerability into this connection, is it really over? Or is there a chance for healing? Can we work out our differences? Can we find a common ground? Can we compromise? Is there healing yet? We will find out. Now, the big question here is, will there be an optional extended reading? Well, that all depends, Aquarius. Oh, I called you Aquarius. Are you dealing with an Aquarius? Oh my God, that's so weird. Virgo. I know I'm reading for Virgo, but that's so weird. I said Aquarius. I did Aquarius earlier today, but I had a big break though. Interesting. Virgo. Virgo. Now, that all depends. Let's go back to the optional extended reading. It all depends, Virgo, on what comes out here. If all the cards really do indicate that no, you've dodged a bullet, nothing's going to happen, then there's no point for an extended reading. I don't want to kind of throw out an extended reading just for the sake of it. But if the overall energies actually show that there possibly could be another chance, then there will be an optional extended reading. And in that case, I'll be using 2 completely different decks. So altogether, I'll be using 5 decks for you, 3 here and 2 over at the extended reading. So at the extended reading, I want to see, is there longevity? That's what I want to see, right? It's not just, are we going to be together for a few weeks, a few months? No, I want to see longevity. I want to look deeper into the future, such as possible future events, milestones, experiences, changes that you should be aware of. So that's going to be a very in-depth reading. For some star signs, I have done an extended. For others, I haven't, right? So it all depends, like I said, what we see here. And I'll tell you right now, if it's looking good, the link to the optional extended reading will be in the description box below. It will be the very first link underneath all of the yellow stars. But of course, it all depends what we see here. So, bottom of the deck, we have the issue of unemployed. It says broke, fired, leaving beyond their means. So this is some key words here. Perhaps your person has lost their job, right? Or their hours have been cut back. Or maybe money has been lost, it's hemorrhaging somewhere. That's the thing. You know, I kind of feel that every time I see this, I hear like professional rock bottom. So even if they were laid off, something happened here. So on top of not being with you anymore, they've also hit the professional rock bottom, right? So I also feel that they don't have the money that they say they do. I don't know if they kind of showed you that they're stable, but something, it runs a lot more deeper, I can see. We've got the intimacy card, passion, coming into union, chemistry, missing you. Oh, wow. So this person might be having some late night fantasies here about you. They are missing you. And on top of that, if they are experiencing any career or financial strain, that's like another cross on their back to bear. So let's get the main messages. We have dating. It says new love options back on the market. That could be you. I feel like that's why this person is thinking, hang on a second, Virgo, which you have every right to, probably they're thinking, well, Virgo's single now, they're probably already with someone else, because that's what I love about you, Virgo. You are an earth sign, so you're just naturally handsome and beautiful. Look at a lot of the earth signs, I don't know, I don't know what it is, but it's like you've just got a really pretty, handsome face, so it's very rare for a Virgo to stay single very long, unless you choose to. But we've got this person kind of freaking out a little bit, thinking, okay, Virgo's probably dating other people. But they're very stubborn as a mule. Look at that. We've got bossy, selfish, inflexible. So my way or the highway. Things have been done this way. You have to do it this way. Okay. Juices. Okay. Fed up, cutting ties, walking away. Were you the one that walked away, Virgo? Or were you the one that pulled back, you know, your emotions and your energy here? Yeah, we cut ties. Even if it was mutual though, it still hurt your person more, believe it or not, than what it hurt you. We also have distractions, temptations, always busy, kept you waiting. Oh, that's interesting. This could have been a very slow burner connection. Probably if they said, let's nurture our friendship. And you're like, I already have friends. I want to be in a relationship. I want to date you, for example. Perhaps with distractions, there was something or someone else distracting your person. I really hope. Oh, this is, I don't like this card. Envy. Were they a hater? Were they spiteful? Were they jealous of your success? Jealous if you're talking to someone else here? That could also be, the root cause. Perhaps they have abandonment issues, for example, low self-esteem, probably zero confidence. Bonus message, I think you're over it, sick and tired. Even that dog is like, just take the damn picture, please, and leave me alone. It says cycles, over it. Your decision has been made, Virgo, because you're so grounded. You're definitely not one to be impulsive or to kind of waver back and forth with your decisions here. You're curious by nature, you're excellent with your communication, but what I love about you is once you've made up your mind, that's pretty much it. So it's not really looking good for your person so far, but let's look into the tarot. We've got 3, we've got 2, and we'll do the last one. Here we go. And don't forget, if you haven't subscribed yet, you don't have to, but the benefits here, the pros, that if you are subscribed to this particular channel, you never ever miss out on any reading that Gigi and I do for you every Friday, and of course every Saturday. So tomorrow is the 2nd of August. You'll have your bonus weekend mini love tarot reading uploaded. So here we go. 3, we've got 2, and the last one. All right, Virgo, here we go. All right, what else do we have? 3 of Wands, Aries energy. I was going to say once upon a time, you were actually waiting for this person. Not chasing them, but waiting for any sign, any inkling, any signal that they actually cared about you. Now, this is going to be a heads up. This often indicates that something big is coming your way. Although delayed, perhaps your person has a bit of self-doubt within themselves, that they've got it within them to actually correct the situation. But something big is coming in. So, i.e., as a heads up, your person is definitely going to reach out to you. But let's see. Asking you for another chance. We have Judgment, Scorpio energy, overlooked by Archangel Gabriel, which helps with communication and speech, right? Ooh, okay. Phoenix rising from the ashes here. Your person may have had a wake-up call. It's like, what am I doing? Look what I've done. The mess that I've actually put myself into. So I do see here that they'll be asking you for another chance. Yeah, they'll be doing it in the form of a message with that Page of Wands. It's like, throw that wand in the air. However it lands, at least I tried, and I'm pursuing Virgo for all the right reasons. That is my favorite page. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. They would love to at least have a coffee date with you, but I'm not sure where you stand with this person. Let's see. The Knight of Swords. This person cannot get to you fast enough. Like from procrastinating to then rushing to you as the fastest moving knight. Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. The thing is, what works against your person is that they can be quite impulsive. They say and do things without without thinking, if that makes sense, right? Sometimes it's here today, gone tomorrow. As quickly as they entered your life, they quickly leave. What's the next flavor, for example? But again, that's a lot of communication coming your way. I do feel a lot of you are feeling very, to a very certain point here, a bit betrayed by this person here as well. Something's off. 8 of Pentacles, that's Virgo energy. You know what? I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take a lot of work here for you to look at this person and say, okay, I accept the Judgment card. I'll give you another chance. I do see a lot of you are kind of putting your head in your books and focusing on your career, your studies, your finances. That could be your distraction. I think that's actually pretty good. I think that's healthy here, but it's going to take a lot of work. Yeah, it is going to take, not literally blood, sweat, and tears, but I can see that it's going to take time here. Okay. Ace of Cups. Wow. The card of true love, of being in love, falling in love all over again. I feel like sometimes what hurts the most here is that in the early stages, once upon a time, you both made each other really, really happy. It's almost like we fell in love very, very quickly, like within the month, right? And it's such a happy card. It comes with a lot of emotional harmony, emotional healing here. So to get to that point, if you wanted to, like I said, It's going to be a journey. This is not going to happen overnight. So I feel like a lot of you have fallen out of love with this person. It's not the same. Like you love them, but you're not in love with them versus like before. Yeah, we've got another ace. Okay, so far it's looking that there's a little glimmer there of a brand new start. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So the Ace of Wands is, of course, you know, the physical side of the relationship. The Ace of Cups is the emotional, romantic side of the relationship. I think your person realizes that if you do respond to them, this is their golden opportunity here to start on the right foot. So that is actually really interesting. Okay, so far, it's looking pretty good. We do have the Empress, Taurus, Libra energy. This is the divine feminine. It is the, you know, the queen of all queens here as well. And it's a very big card of action. More importantly, giving birth to this situation once more. So the 2.0 version of this connection. Okay. Yeah. 8 of Wands. Sagittarius energy. It's interesting that we start with an 8 and we end with an 8, which is a number of, well, I was going to say, when you put it on the side. Oh my God, I'm lost for words here. I can't believe the eternity symbol. God. Oh wow, I can't believe I forgot that. So as a second fastest moving energy, even if this person is near or far away, this is Cupid's arrow. It is love messages, right? Where your person wants to pick up the pieces, move forward with you. Let's get a bonus message. We have death and rebirth. It also means transformation. So at the moment, this relationship is hanging by a thread, even though we're not talking to each other. And this hasn't happened yet. We haven't put in the work yet. I can see here that it's hanging by a thread. It's either the death of this relationship or it's the rebirth, which I can see here they're trying to give birth to it. So this is interesting. All right, let's see. Now this is the second half of the reading, so it really depends on, what we see now with the Easy Tarot. This is the clarifying deck, and this deck is the Light Seer's Tarot, or the Light Seer Tarot. We've got 3. Let's do 2 more. I am seeing L, W, R, and S. Some numbers, 2, 3, and 8. Might mean something to someone. Just do that one more time. I promise it's not all shuffling. We've got 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I'm seeing the initial L. I'm going to say the whole alphabet by the end, but yeah. All right. Ooh, 3 of Swords. Libra energy. So it is a card of heartbreak and sorrow. For some of you, probably the minority of you, it definitely is a card of infidelity, right? Third party intrusion. For others of you, maybe that third party was a friend or a family member, right? And if you know that there was no third party at all, well, we know it's still about heartbreak, but it's not all doom and gloom. It does offer the possibility, the chance of healing and forgiveness. And that is if and when you are ready, right? So it's almost like the heart here is pretty much going through a storm right now. Wow. Queen of Swords. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Your person on their end could be probably separated, divorced, possibly widowed. It could be also on your end here as well. But I feel like their life has not been easy. It hasn't been a walk in the park. It doesn't give them any right, obviously, to treat you bad or to put you in some type of really nasty, toxic situation here. I do feel secretly they were probably choosing you and someone else. That's what happened here. Like I said, doesn't have to be romantic, but with that World card, that's probably what led to kind of like the ending here. So I feel like they were trying to keep you and something or someone else happy. That's what happened. This might be new information to you, but everything will be coming to light. So 4 of Wands. Oh, they want to come back home to you. So far, I'll be honest, everything's pointing that there is a massive potential for a new possibility, but it's going to take a lot of work. It is, especially, retrusting this person once more. But I do feel that there was some third-party intrusion there. I'm also hearing it could even be like a family friend. Like, that's absolutely twisted, isn't it? 8 of Pentacles for you. Oops, she's naked, sorry. Don't want to offend anyone. We do have the Star, Aquarius energy. So the Star, of course, is about healing. It's about wish fulfillment. It's about washing away all the past pain. It's also the card of destiny. So this is actually really interesting because so far it looked like you were completely hell-bent on saying no to this person. But I feel that with work, when I say work, it's almost like both of you working together as a team. There could be light at the end of the tunnel. Wow. Ace of Cups, please. Knight of Pentacles, that's you. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Okay, I see some of you saying yes to this person, but really slow. You're taking your time. You're actually really kind of seeing, are you approaching me realistically, grounded? Are you going to add value to my life? So not monetary. Are you bringing peace in my life, or are you going to bring more stress into my life? Wow. This is interesting. I think you're going to take it really slow. You're being very practical, very grounded. You don't actually really want to put too much emotion back into this, just in case. You're just protecting your heart space. It's taking a bit of a beating there. So let's talk about that Ace of Wands. Six of Wands. That is interesting. Leo energy. This is like literally working things out. You know, a compromise. You know, it's like a personal victory. It's like really kind of saying, oh, wow, we worked it out. Let's celebrate. But this does not happen overnight. It's actually a bit of a trickle effect. It's like we need to be patient with each other, with ourselves, but success is actually on the other end of this. Ooh, what's the Empress giving birth to? Ten of Swords. Ooh, I feel like this is a very big concern that you have. The Ten of Swords, Gemini energy, is when we're feeling backstabbed, right? We're feeling betrayed. You know, it's about, like I said, sad loss, endings, separation, divorce. That's why I kind of said that this is hanging on a thread. It's either yes or no. You're almost seeing some possibilities, but if the Empress is giving birth here to that Ten of Swords, let's see, what's that Eight of Swords coming with? King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Why is that King of Pentacles there? Two of Wands. It's time to make a decision. Regardless if you're a divine masculine or divine feminine here, look at that. There's a crossroad here. What are you going to do? Six of Cups. There's definitely going to be some type of reunion here. I can see that. And I see you both just starting off as friends. Let's get some more. I always take out more for the outcome. The High Priestess, Pisces energy. You do have your spirit team here. They are protecting you. They're guiding you, right? But again, you know, this is my quiet card. There might be some confessions of anything else I've been hiding from you. The Hangman leaves you thinking, okay, well, should I or should I not? Now you have the Queen of Swords meets the King of Swords. There's going to be more talking here before this actually happens. Six of Swords, Four of Pentacles, and we got the Empress. Yeah, this is going to take time. I can already see this. It's like before you move forward, some of you are going to even keep your true thoughts, your true feelings, your next move on your own before giving birth to this. This is going to be a slow burner. I can already see, like by now, if you're already saying, I will not give this person a chance, then so be it. But for those of you that do want to give this person another chance, I see here that it's going to take time for you to relearn to fall in love with them again, to trust them again, right? To, you know, tell them your secrets and your desires without them betraying you or using it against you, for example. But listen, I can't even believe this. So far, the cards are pointing that there's going to be highs and lows, but ultimately the Empress, being such a powerful, abundant card and big card of action, is really saying that if we talk it out, we work together as team members, we can literally move into calmer waters here. There can be an immense amount of healing. So I was actually not going, I didn't say anything, but at this point around here, I was like, yeah, we're not going to do an extended, but I think I will. I'll probably do a short one. I really want to look into really like the deeper future now, because both of you are moving forward together under the influence of the Empress. But where are we going? So I want to see, is there longevity here? Is this going to be forever, or is it going to end? Are you going to change your mind here? You've got every right to. If you are interested, I'll be using two different decks. The link to the extended reading is in the description box below, Virgo. It's the very first link underneath all the yellow stars. I'm going to jump straight in. It's going to be like an extension, chapter 2 of this reading. I want to see, where is this going to go? Any unexpected events, experiences, changes for you to look out for in regards to this person. I'm going to jump straight in. I'll see you on the other side. But if this is where we depart, I will see you tomorrow, hopefully at 12 p.m. Gigi will be uploading your bonus weekend mini love tarot reading. I thank you for your time. Power to you. Never ever change for anyone. And for those that do want to see the extended reading, I'm going to jump on right now. All right. Thank you so much, Virgo. Bye.